சகோதர சகோதரிகளே வணக்கம்.
2024 ஆண்டுக்கு பிறகு மோடி ஆட்சி இருக்க போறதில்லை என்பதை மக்கள் முடிவு செஞ்சுட்டாங்க.
இந்த வீடியோவை உங்களுக்கு வழங்குபவர்கள் Paces Pay, secure digital payments with multiple features and great success rate.
He believed in equality of all, regardless of faith, caste, language, or region. And ahead of his time, he was a champion of gender equality, which has now become something of a national movement. Our women have made India proud in multiple fields and sectors, in spite of the shackles of tradition, patriarchy, and culture that stood on the way. This struggle for equality has had many ups and downs. But today, Indian women shine in many spheres. To mention just a few: science, knowledge, skills, culture, and sports, and politics. And above all, as centers of our families and leaders of people. Yet, we all know this struggle continues, and there are many more frontiers to cross, especially for our disadvantaged sisters. Who can forget what our first Prime Minister, Jawaharlal Nehru, once said, I quote, "If you educate a man, you educate one individual. However, if you educate a woman, you educate a whole family. Women empowered means India empowered," unquote. And we cannot ever forget the inspiring role Indiramma in showing how a woman can lead with strength, ability, and leadership, combined with a deep sensitivity to the abolition of poverty. The Women Reservation Bill introduced by the UPA 2, was passed by the Rajya Sabha, but a lack of consensus prevented it from being passed in the Lok Sabha. Now, the Women's Reservation Bill has finally been passed due to our relentless persistence, all of us, not just Congress, our relentless persistence and effort. But as we all know, it has still a long way to come. And as Mehboobaji said, and as many of us, Member of Parliament, said in our intervention in Parliament, when is the bill now going to be implemented? In 1 year, in 2 years, in 3 years? We have no idea. Yes, I can see that some of you men are happy, but we are not. We women are not. And we are going to fight for it till we eventually get there, whether you men like it or not. I'm glad to be able to say here today that the government of Tamil Nadu, under Thiru Annadurai and then Thiru Karunanidhi, laid the foundations of incredible changes in status and opportunity for women. Today, Tamil Nadu stands as a beacon of women's equality and women's development. In his historic 5 terms as Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Thiru Karunanidhi brought the provision of reservation for women in the police way back in 1973. Today, a fourth of its police force, of Tamil Nadu police force, are women. It is unfortunate that many of these efforts and programs to help to empower women have not been reflected at the national level. In fact, instead of mitigating problems faced by women, the last 9 years have seen a sustained effort on part of the Modi government to turn our women purely into symbols, to be counted and appreciated only in their restricted traditional roles in a patriarchal framework. I am confident that we, the like-minded parties of the India Alliance, can and will take urgent steps needed to make women's equality a reality. And it is my fervent hope that we in the India Alliance will see to it that the bill will be implemented as soon as possible. We will all work together to see to it that it happens. This is our goal. This will be the India Alliance goal, and this is what we women must fight for. If we fight for, all together, we shall be victorious.
இந்த வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்தா லைக் பண்ணுங்க, ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க, கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க. மறக்காம OH தமிழ் சேனலுக்கு சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க.